Hi, Jim Ziegler, the Alpha Dog. It's 9 a.m. Do you know where your inventory is? Bet you don't. Guess what? Last week we had a heated discussion on multiple blogs, Facebook page, emails, all over the internet, car sites, you wouldn't believe, discussing Cars.com's practice of sending consumers follow-up letters after that consumer had clicked on a specific dealer's unit that they had paid to advertise. Here comes Cars.com sending that same consumer 8 additional choices in a series of follow-up letters, and we felt they were disrupting and interfering with a possible deal working. Well, anyway, they ceased doing that after the magnitude of the uproar from dealers nationwide. I mean, it was getting big and beyond their control. But then something else happened. As a byproduct of the information that was flowing on these blogs and Facebook, somebody comes in, I get multiple emails, dealer chats on the chats, private messages. Some of it they put right on the blogs and right on Facebook, phone calls. You wouldn't believe that Cars.com inventory the dealer had given Cars.com was showing up on CarGurus.com, which I consider to be a hostile, anti-dealer website. How in the world did CarGurus get your inventory if you thought you only gave it to Cars.com? Now, here's where it gets a little more confusing. One of the dealers showed me the screenshots, and I've got screenshots of 3 or 4 dealers verifying this, not just 1 or 2. Guess what? Dealer sent me a screenshot where his inventory was on CarGurus.com, who he never did business with. He clicked on his own inventory, sent in a lead, and guess what? He got an autoresponder message back from Cars.com with their logo on it. Oh, that sort of settles that in my mind from strong evidence. And then, same situation with GetAutos.com. You know, AutoBytel came into the mix. Are all these lead providers shipping leads to each other? People you never did business with? And some people said their cars were showing up on TrueCar. Well, I have no issue with TrueCar since they changed their business model. They're decent people. I talk to Scott Painter regularly. But that's not the point. The point is the dealer did not contract to have her inventory put on TrueCar or CarGurus or GetAuto or AutoBytel or any of these sites. And I'm not just singling out Cars.com. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's Auto Trader. I suspect it may be AutoBytel. I've got some screenshots. I don't know who's doing all this. But this is wrong. Now, they may have a legal right to do this. I have not seen the language in their contract that you signed. You may have given them permission to do this. I have not seen if you're giving a customer an option, to go to those other websites. I doubt it, because the customer didn't apply, to Cars.com when they thought they were clicking on CarGurus or whatever the case. Now, CarGurus will tell a customer that your car is a bad deal. Guess what? One of my dealers found 2 of his units on CarGurus, and it said that both of his units were bad deals. He had submitted those units to Cars.com, not to CarGurus. And here we got a third-party website that he did no business with. This is a big dealer group, telling the people that his cars were a bad price. Where do vendors get off sticking their nose in our pricing? Especially when we paid Cars.com or AutoBytel or somebody else originally. We paid those people to post our inventory, and then they send it elsewhere on hostile sites or sites that we're not aware of that might be good people. I don't know the people at GetAuto. Maybe they're great people. I'm not saying anything bad about GetAuto. AutoBytel, same difference. CarGurus, I don't like those people. I think they're anti-dealer and hostile. And I don't want my inventory, if I'm a dealer, showing up on those sites. All I'm saying to you is get with your dealer, get with your general manager. If you are a dealer or general manager, instruct your employees to start looking at all the websites that are lead generators and see if your inventory is on any lead generation site that you didn't specifically authorize. And then track down who put it there. Did they scrape your website? Because another thing that came up is that one of the inside people in a company said to me in an email, Jim, they're selling your inventory to list providers in Chicago and Detroit. And he gave me a couple websites. He said, it's not just cars.com. He said, it's everybody. And I'm not saying it is cars.com. I haven't investigated this. But the allegation I saw in an email is that all these lead providers are brokering leads to each other and then paying each other $6 to $12 a lead if it comes back to them. But that doesn't stop the person whose site they clicked on from sending follow-up letters suggesting their own inventory and steering your customer away from your paid lead. It's wrong. You need to investigate it right now. Is your inventory on other websites? Number one, is your inventory where you didn't post it? That's number one. Who put it there? Number two, did somebody scrape your website? Did the manufacturer supply it? Did a lead generator? Who supplied your inventory, new and used, to any of these people? Now, I'm not exempting or accusing anybody. I mean, we know it's happening. We have strong evidence that it's happening. We've got the screenshots. We want it stopped.